Hey guys, it's Fane, and here are my top 16 tips for Valheim. Number 1. Sheath your weapons and tools. If you sheath your weapons and tools when you are not using them, you will run slightly faster than when carrying them. This is especially handy when running from enemies or to locations. Number 2. Discover more craftable items. There are tons of items you can craft and build in the game, however when you start you won't know many of them. You discover more items by finding different resources around the map. Make sure you pick up everything to learn every craftable item. Number 3. Repair and upgrade. You can repair all of your weapons, tools and armour at the correct crafting station. It does not cost you anything to repair them either. You can also upgrade your weapons, tools and armour. Doing so will improve them in numerous ways. To upgrade them, you will need to upgrade your crafting stations and have the required resources. Number 4. Repair your bases. Your base can be damaged by weather, water and enemies. Make sure you use your hammer to repair it. It does not require any resources to repair. A wooden base will decrease to a maximum of 50% from the weather or water. As you get further into the game, you will acquire a building material that cannot be damaged by the weather or water. Number 5. Helpful keys. Pressing Ctrl and click allows you to move stacks of items rather than dragging them. Shift and click allows you to split stacks of items. And pressing Ctrl and F3 will hide the hood. This is great if you want screenshots or videos of the game. Number 6. No creative or sandbox mode. Currently there is no creative or sandbox mode in the game, however if you want to experiment with different base designs or just build for fun, then you can use console commands. The devs are also planning to hopefully add a sandbox mode at some point in the future according to their roadmap. Number 7. The map. You can add markers to the map by double-clicking on it. This allows you to remember important locations such as dungeons, bases and resource locations. You can also name the markers you put down. To delete a marker you have put down, you just need to right-click on it. You can also ping a location to other players using the middle mouse button. And at the bottom of the map, you can allow other players to see your location. Number 8. Events. Every so often, events will occur where enemies will attack you whilst you are at your base. There are multiple events such as the forest is moving, the ground is shaking, and you are being hunted. Unfortunately, not much is known for what triggers these events. Some speculate that the events are triggered by which bosses have been defeated, that you have killed multiple of the enemies that are attacking, or even that it is tied to the number of days you have played or map exploration. Number 9. Biomes. There are multiple biomes in the game, such as the meadows, swamp, mountains and plains. Each biome is different. It is best to prepare when travelling to a new biome. Each biome tends to be harder to survive in than the last, and you will need to upgrade your equipment to survive. Each biome also has advanced resources that you can find, and some have dungeons and caves that you can explore. Some biomes also have different weather, and you will need to wear warmer clothing to survive the blizzards and snowfall. Number 10. Night. At night, it is harder to survive. This is because mobs will spawn more frequently and travel together. Unless you have to, it is best to only travel in the day. Number 11. Chests. You can find chests in different places around the map. Dungeons, old ruins and buildings, caves, and even underground. If you see rocks in the formation of a longship, there will be a chest and bone fragments under the ground. You will need to dig to get to these. Chests contain numerous items such as arrows, amber, coins, and more. These are valuables and can be sold to an NPC later in the game. Number 12. Shields. You can change the colour of your shields. Before crafting a shield, click on the style button and choose which style you would like. Some types of shields have different styles to others. Unfortunately, I haven't come across any other items where the colour can be changed. Number 13. Item stands. Item stands can be used to put an enemy's trophy on. The vertical wall stand can have other items such as weapons and shields, and the horizontal stands can have items such as tankards, food, and more. Having these around your base are great for decoration and make it feel more cozy. Number 14. Characters. You can go to different servers using your characters. Any items they have on them will transfer to the new world with them. They will also keep all of their skills. Number 15. Parry. One of the best ways to kill enemies in the game is to use a weapon and shield. The shield will allow you to parry the enemy's attacks and will come in handy later on in the game when you come up against harder enemies. And finally, number 16. Dungeons and caves. You need to enter dungeons to advance in the game, however sometimes it can be more tedious to get to the dungeon than it is when you are in them. Once you enter a dungeon or cave, any enemies that were following you are not able to enter. This is also the same for the enemies inside. If you are struggling in a dungeon, you can always exit and get your health and stamina back up, as they won't follow you out. So they were my top tips for Valheim. If you have any tips, please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe if you liked this video. I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.